Okay, working on the electrical panel. Got a lot of progress so far. So let me tell you what's going on. This is my Wi-Fi interface. This is my PR4, which connects to the computer through USB. This is my PM42, which controls the four electrical districts. And this is my VDL168, which controls the first set of block detection. We'll have a second one here, and possibly a third one over there or down here. They recommend you leave a little bit of space for the transponding cables when they come out, through here rather, just to make sure that they're not all bunched up, because I guess it's interference if you're getting too close. Anyways, this is how I wired this. I went booster. Eventually I'm going to have to wire the A and the B come through and plug into here. From there, the booster sends a signal down through A and B, down into the booster input of the PM42, right there. I'm only using one booster, but if I had two, I would hook up the second one here. And I have to program it slightly different, but this is the default setting for one booster. And from there, this splits up all the electrical current from the booster into four zones: 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of those has an A and a B. What I'm planning on doing is the yard is going to be zone 1, which you can see. Zone 1, or output 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1 is going to be the yard. That's going to go directly to the yard. 2 is going to be for this VDL168, which allows me to split up the entire section controlled by this into 4 zones, A, B, C, D, right here. And then each one of those 4 zones has 4 detection blocks, so 16 altogether. Right now I have it so that this zone right here is feeding the A rail through down into this terminal block. You can't see the wire, but it's in there. And then I jumped it so that all of this gets the same power from here, from this red cable. And then from there, I took out the 4 lines necessary for the 4 zones right here, A, B, C, D. And then that allows me to split up all the zones here. This is right here is the ground, which is necessary. So it goes under, up, and to the ground. And the same thing with the PM42. You need a ground to connect to there, and then eventually that'll come out and go back to the booster up there. Then the only other part is the black wire, which is the B rail, is what they call the common rail. So that allows me to send it right to the layout. So they're going through, up into the 4 blocks here, terminal blocks, and then from there right to the rails, where the districts are located. From these, which are the detection zones, this is 16, are going to be plugged into the wires that are coming in from the layout for each section of track that I have determined as a zone. So in this case, for example, I'm trying to test 1 zone at a time, or 2 zones. This is 1A, because this is the first. I'm calling this thing A. So it's going from the VDL168 up into the layout, right to the track, which is up there. But as you can see, all these pink wires are labeled and ready to go, because those are all going to go eventually into all these inputs here. And then the same thing is going to happen from here. There's going to be another red wire so this exact thing is going to be duplicated here, and possibly a third one here. This is supposed to be controlling all the main line, all the sections of the main line. The next one's going to be controlling the short line and other little sections. And then the third one's going to be controlling the upper level. And like I said, the first section is for the yard, which I'm not going to block out. It's just going to be the leads, and that's it. So we'll see where we take it from there.